Thank you very much, and welcome to all of the youth and all gratitude and Merry Christmas to Monsignor Marcelo Sanchez Sorondo, our host, and to Gabriela Marino, our dear friend who helps us each year for this wonderful occasion. And what a thrill to have the start with Pope Francis's words and his wisdom and his inspiration. He is guiding us more than any other person on the planet to the kind of justice and future that we want. We should recall that Pope Francis gave the speech to the world leaders on the occasion of adopting the Sustainable Development Goals on the morning of September 25th, 2015, in that wonderful occasion when he told the world leaders that our interdependence obliges us to think of one plan for our common home. And here we are today. Uh, oops. Are we okay? Oh, fine. And here we are today to help move forward on that common plan for our common home. Pope Francis has issued two encyclicals that, in a wondrous way, help to guide our mission 4.7. Indeed, they are almost the manuscript of the mission 4.7. Laudato Si, of course, issued in 2015, is a magnificent call to stewardship of the planet and protection of the creation, and especially the need to take actions to stop the devastation of human-made climate change. And now governments around the world are finally stepping forward, late, but we hope not too late, to make commitments to decarbonize energy systems and to stop the human-made climate change. This past year, Pope Francis issued another wondrous encyclical, Fratelli Tutti, which calls on us to extend our fraternity to the whole world, to have new encounters across cultures, across peoples, to find new methods of dialogue and of education so that we can understand each other and therefore also understand ourselves, to be able to help to create the kind of peaceful world that Marcelo spoke about just moments ago. So with Laudato Si and Fratelli Tutti, we have the calls for awareness and leadership in sustainable development and in the global appreciation of culture and global citizenship. And how wonderful that that guidance is so utterly compatible with our purpose of launching Mission 4.7. The Sustainable Development Goal 4 calls for quality education for all, from pre-K through lifelong learning. It is more vital than ever, especially in this period of mass disruption of education. But one of the pillars of SDG 4.7, thanks so much to the great leadership of Ban Ki-moon, who we'll hear from in just a moment, is the target 4.7. It says that by 2030, all learners should acquire knowledge and skills needed to promote sustainable development, including, among others, education for sustainable development and sustainable lifestyles, human rights, gender equality, promotion of a culture of peace and nonviolence, global citizenship, and appreciation of cultural diversity and of culture's contributions to sustainable development. So here we have the call for universal education for sustainable development. That's Laudato Si, and universal education for fraternity and for encounter and for dialogue. And that is the commitment for global citizenship and the appreciation of cultural diversity. So it is utterly fitting that we launch Mission 4.7, a global effort to ensure the fulfillment of this wonderful target, this wonderful goal of universal education for sustainable development and global citizenship, in partnership and inspired by Pope Francis and by Pope Francis's Global Compact on Education, which calls for the renewal of education in the spirit of global understanding and global peace. I want to thank UNESCO and its wonderful leadership. We'll hear from the Director General in just a moment, to Ban Ki-moon and the Ban Ki-moon Foundation, Ban Ki-moon Center for the former Secretary General's inimitable diplomacy and leadership to establish the Sustainable Development Goals in the first place, and to have the insight to include Target 4.7 on education for sustainable development and for global citizenship. With these partners, with the Sustainable Development Solutions Network and its crucial base of the SDG Academy at Sunway University in Kuala Lumpur, and with Columbia University, I am absolutely thrilled and delighted to launch Mission 4.7 on the occasion of the 7th Vatican Youth Summit. And to do so, we have two patrons of this initiative, the two global patrons of the initiative, the Director General of UNESCO, UN Education, a scientific and cultural organization, the part of the UN system responsible for education, science, and cultural appreciation, this crucial institution. The Director General, Audrey Azoulay, will join us by video, and then we will hear words of Ban Ki-moon, former Secretary General, and the other patron of Mission 4.7. Sam, if you could run the video, we'll hear from the Director General of UNESCO.